guys, and welcome back to another short little video. Today I am making fish tacos and I'm so glad that you're here to join me. So this is my very first time ever cooking fish. That's not salmon. I mean, salmon is fish, but like, you know what I mean. So this recipe, I have it linked in the description below, but was a fairly good base, I would say, for making this for the first time. The only thing that I really didn't like is that I used way too many lemons. I only used 2, but it was way too much. And the thing that I would probably change is not mixing all of that together with the lemons, or at least not using as much lemon, and at least putting all of my seasonings directly on the fish. As you can see, I kind of like did a little marinade soup for my cod and covered it up, which didn't result in like a loss of flavor, but it could have been a lot more flavorful than what it actually was, but still really, really good. Alright, so I let my fish marinate for about 30 minutes while I worked on the sauce that's gonna go on top. Yes, I used the same bowl that I used for the marinade because why not? It has basically all of the same spices. But again, the lemon situation, I learned very quickly that I didn't want a lot, so I barely squeezed the entire lemon. We did Greek yogurt, some olive oil, salt and pepper. I added a little bit of paprika as well, and just a tad chili powder. And the thing that I needed that she did not have included in the recipe was a little bit of garlic. The sauce was just kind of lacking without it, and it was kind of a last minute add, but trust me, it was necessary. That is literally what made it taste at least good to me. I'm a garlic girl, I'm not ashamed. And next I'm gonna be working on the cabbage slaw. I actually ended up getting, well, my mom ended up getting a pack of cabbage slaw, like a salad pack. So I really didn't need to dice up as many carrots. And I also did a lot of corn. I love corn and I love carrots. So it kind of worked out, at least for me. But it was a nice little, not super spicy, but also super flavorful kind of slaw that I enjoyed. I think was probably my favorite part about the codfish taco. It really brought out the flavors of the fish as well as the sauce. So the recipe I used didn't explicitly state any sides, so I just decided to do a really light, kind of not super heavy in flavor rice and beans. So this is me just beginning to saute the onions and getting all of that together to make them semi-flavorful. They weren't like super flavorful because I was really hoping that the flavor of the fish would really overpower it. As you can see, the fish is kind of not as dark as I thought it would be. That's alright. Wash your rice, y'all. If you're not washing your rice, it's not good. Just let me know. So I kept on sauteing my onions, got some water together to boil the rice and beans, and that was basically it. It was a really good meal. The fish came out fairly crispy, not as flavorful as I wanted, but still really good. The cabbage slaw I finished off with Greek yogurt, a little bit of lemon juice, and I included some Bolthouse garden salsa just for a little added flavor along with the cilantro. She kind of just had it with the Greek yogurt and I think maybe a couple other spices, but I figured that the garden salsa would just really allow for it to have good flavor and impact the fish in the best way, you know what I mean? So this is my codfish tacos, and I did a little corn tortillas on the pan, even though I literally had no idea how to make it. But yeah, this was fun. Have a blessed day, lovelies.